That's my purse! I don't know you! We already had a learn teamwork episode for these two. We don't need to have another one. That's definitely where this is headed. That is an awful monster design. Mainly because of the colors. Because with the pinks and yellows and other flesh tones, it doesn't look like a bird. It looks like it just barely hatched. It looks like it's newborn, except it's giant and has two faces. Damn it, Billy, you set off the nerd alert! Look, I'm sorry, it's just, when it comes to two-headed monsters, Five-Man did, like, a full a third to half their season dedicated to two-headed monsters. They just did it better than this. Didn't do it better than those arms. God damn, son. Apparently JDF stands for Just Done Flexing, my god! There is no way Ernie does not know that that the team is the Rangers. He's just handing over the MacGuffin that they need to beat the incredibly poorly designed monster. I know they never confirm it one way or another before the actor for Ernie had to leave the show to take care of his health and everything, but I choose to believe that Ernie knows. Not right away, obviously, but probably within like the first, let's say 10, 12 episodes. Now, I know, like, obviously you have to be morphed to call your Zord and form the Megazord for the regular Megazord, but if the Dragon Zord is summoned and controlled by the flute, and the Dragon Dagger is just a separate item that people have held while in civilian mode, that Tommy has held while in civilian mode, why not just... Does he have to be morphed, is what I'm asking? I'm asking because he's on a time limit with this last bit of Green Ranger energy. Yeah, like obviously it looks better when he's doing it directly, when he's suited up, but does he have to be? Like, how come we can't just hang out in the command center and summon it from there? We just had a bird-related episode. What do you mean this episode is called Fowl Play? Wait a minute. He can dance and he's good with his hands? How is he not pulling everybody? Like, especially this one who he's always chasing. Angela? Yeah, Angela. He's always chasing Angela. Oh, he's got another shot! He's got another shot! Don't get called away by a Oh, he's smooth! Oh, my man is so smooth. If Rita fucks him up with another monster and ruins another date with that... with that... Damn! Oh, look at my boy go! Oh, look at him go. He has come so fucking far. He is just hurling shit around. Like, everybody else was already fairly, like, if not a trained fighter, much more physically confident than Billy was. Like, he's had, and they haven't, I like that they haven't even, like, made a whole point of giving him episodes. Here and there, he'll have an episode where he's, like, in Jason's martial arts class. But usually they just let it happen naturally through the fight scene. Zach, don't try to get more attention when you're about to be called away to be a Power Ranger. Just, instead of being like, oh, I'll do tricks to keep the kids calm, just be like, hey, you keep an eye on the kids. I'll go make sure no one's outside in danger. Just give yourself an out, my dude. Okay, in fairness, he is, like, utilizing the goon squad here to, like, help him escape, but still, just... This is so fucking silly. He's obviously gonna teleport away. I do like that Angela's into it, though. I didn't even fucking realize it when I called them the goon squad, but... He gave them the magic words to say, I am a goon. How did I fucking call that? Speaking of being a goon, I am a goon for her. Good God, woman! I do like that the Zhu 2 footage lets them fight in more mixed variety groups than the original Zhu Ranger footage did. Zhu Ranger, you know, like the episode with the statue, that was a Goshi-focused episode, so it had to be a Zack-focused episode. The turtle was, Boy got hit with the running beam, so Trini had to get hit with the running beam, so on and so on. But with the Zhu 2 footage, they can have Zack go fight the monster independently for a bit while these four are still fighting putties. Seriously, what is, like, the insurance rate in a fucking ranger-populated city, I would assume that with, like, Lightspeed Rescue and SPD, and especially RPM with the Dome City, you know, it's just part of the infrastructure to handle the collateral damage. Angel Grove, especially Angel Grove being the first city to have Power Rangers, the insurance rate's gotta be, it's gotta be uninsurable. Like, forget your home and car insurance, you're just fucked. This monster's design, especially the beak, reminds me of some of, like, the bosses from Super Metroid. Especially, admittedly, the only Super Metroid I ever played all the way through, the Super Nintendo Super Metroid. What is it? Ridley is the giant space dragon thing. Yeah, it looks like his beak, kinda. It's not my favorite Megazord ever. There are definitely ones that I think are, like, more impressive or cooler, but the original Mighty Morphin Megazord is absolutely the most iconic. Like, granted, very large part because I grew up with it as my first one, and you always remember your first, but I think that it's just so pervasive in pop culture that this is the iconic Megazord. For fuck's sake, what is it, Gojuger, the newest season of Sentai? Had it fucking show up 50 years of possible Megazords, and they picked this one to fucking make a reappearance. Oh, and my man is looking sharp. Look, oh my god, he rocks a fucking suit. I like how the suit is slightly too big for him, by which I mean definitely too big for him, because it highlights that this is supposed to be a teenager. Oh, buddy, you're not going on a date, though. You're going on a fucking babysitting. Cartoon Festival? That's a great fucking date! You know what, I'm counting this as him getting the girl, though, because she is, like, spending time with him, giving him a second chance after that fucking movie debacle. And he fucking pulled through this episode, both on the civilian and the Rangers. You can't give me a Halloween episode. We already had one of those this season. You get one episode per holiday per season. It is always fun seeing just how physically talented the cast are. Like, Amy Jo Johnson is a gymnast. She had gymnast training, as did David Yost, before starting this season. Also, Jesus Christ, Amy was adorable. No wonder I had a crush on Kimberly. And as I got older, I realized, you know, also Tommy and Trini and Billy and Zach. Just pretty much all of them. They keep giving Tommy these, like, random karate matches that he has to be at, which is why he's not in the fight. Because he's on limited time with his Ranger powers now. Also, you know what? I'll say it, especially in the later seasons. Bulk and Skull, crushworthy. Once they're past the skeezy, creepy bully phase of their arc, and they just become random, like, side character comedic relief, they're you know what? They're good dudes. They grow into good dudes. Not every bully character did, but there's been some really good examples of. Oh, it's not a Halloween episode. It's a game. It's a Halloween-themed game. You know, it's still a fucking Halloween episode. They're in costumes, and it's it's the fucking Halloween episode. It's called Trick or Treat. Title drop. Tommy, holster those fucking guns, my dude. Save your Ranger energy. Yeah, the Zhu 2 footage is just giving us much better civilian fights, especially when it's like this and we get to have one Ranger focus on multiple putties, because again, they only have so many putty actors. I think this is their entire roster of putty actors, right? Those are some legitimately impressive kicks. And I do love that he has his own theme music. None of the other Rangers have their own theme music. Kimberly, tell me you're wearing some stockings or something under that. You're about to be spinning around on a wheel. That dress is not secured, sweetheart. Forget the host. Why aren't we seeing more of that show assistant? We got a fucking Elvira vibe going on with her. Why you gotta... If you're gonna have Tommy at this karate tournament, showcase JDF. I mean, there's gotta be... I don't know who that actor is. There's gotta be a reason they're showcasing him. Maybe he's one of, like, the suit actors for the putties or something. Oh, the fucking monster's showing up. She can't finish the game show, and she was about to win a car. That's just fucking rude, Rita. You petty fucking bitch. Oh, she is selling this, though. She is selling this fainting spell. Well done, Kimberly. That is adorable. Why is Amy Jo Johnson so adorable? This is the fucking pumpkin wrapper episode. I remember this asshole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like they're not having a gourd time. This is giving, what is it? The Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Yes. Fucking classic movie right there. Because, you know, fighting in the putty suits wasn't hard enough. Now you gotta fight in the putty suits with a giant fucking pumpkin on your head. The putty actors need more credit, is what I'm saying. I like that his head is upside down. That's a nice touch. The raps are ridiculously hilarious, and I love those too. God, this YouTube footage really is just on drugs, isn't it? I love it. I fucking love it. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. They only have 7 people listed for the putty patrollers. And I have to assume that when they're doing a big group fight, they either have to break them up into, like, 1v1s with multiple rangers, or when they show, like, you know, Jason fighting 3 of them, and then and then Billy fighting 3 of them, or more, it's the same, you know, they're doing those shots separately, so these actors are pulling multiple shifts each fight. You gotta give these folks credit. Oh, look at that! Ernie herds other kids, not just the fucking Rangers. I swear to God, he has to know who the Rangers are. Somebody pointed out in a comment that with, like, the first time Rita attacked and caused an earthquake, the team got teleported away by Zordon, and Ernie was responsible for evacuating everyone out of the building, so he must have figured out, hey, these 5 fuckers didn't evacuate, and then they showed up later fine. He knew from the beginning. Oh, the kid's got a green shirt. Is he gonna be a sidekick for Tommy in this episode? Just let the kid, if the kid didn't make the cut for the team, just let him be a reserve player. You know how many times in Little League age sports that kids just wouldn't fucking show up? Tommy, are your green clothes getting more drab because you're losing powers? I'm gonna go with that. I think the clothing really is tied to their Morphin Grid connection. I distinctly remember this episode from when I was a kid, where his morpher got damaged in that last scene because of Bulk and Skull's antics. So now it's just, sorry, not his morpher, his communicator. So now it's just going to be chirping randomly, and he's going to get it taken away. I remember this fucking episode from when I was a kid, is my point. Yep, confiscated. You're not getting it back till after cut. Why is there a skull in her desk? Oh. I guess now we know why the kid didn't make the team. The kid's soccer skills are worse than his fucking acting. I will say this for the kid, that child actor, that is, it takes effort to be that bad at something. Like, there's no way the kid is actually that uncoordinated. So credit to the child actor. Like, I know there's all the jokes about child actors being fucking terrible, and it's because in the 90s they were fucking terrible. But credit where due, he's doing the work to make it look like he's legitimately bad at soccer. Was it really that hard of a choice when the kid who was bummed out can't even stay on his own feet? Regardless of a soccer ball being around, the kid could not stay on his own feet. Speaking of not staying on your feet, can we just respect Amy just dropping into a split? God damn, I love all this. I love this whole cast. And Billy just once again showing how much he's improved as a fighter, just fucking laying into them. Always gotta do the flips. My girl has to do the flips. The fucking monster just flying by in the background. Okay, what's more disrespectful? The fact that Zach mounts this putty and uses him to make fighting easier, or that kick? What was more disrespectful of those two? The YouTube footage just giving us some amazing civilian mode fights. I swear to God, I can't get over them. Okay, bad enough that he's just standing in the corner of an open hallway and not being subtle at all. But then he does this. Son of a bitch, you are in the middle of the school hallway. How did no one hear you yell that? You had one practice session with this kid before you got interrupted by Rita's bullshit. Are you really thinking that it made a difference when the kid, again, could not stay on his own feet to save his life? Ernie, just make a reserve team. Just make a backup team. Wow, that kid is a rigid fucking actor. See? He made a second team! There you go! Problem fucking solved! Do that in the first place. Next time you can skip the monster and all that bull. Okay, I know they're actors and they're just kids and everything, but that kid is not doing his foot positioning properly. He is hitting right on his goddamn toes. I can't freeze frame it well enough. Is this gonna be another episode with the boys fighting? We've had... How many teamwork episodes do these two dipshits need? Jason, pull up your belt. It is riding way below your hips. This is not the street, okay? Why would you catch it after you just saw what it did to Tommy? Also, that was really awkwardly, animated? I guess, yeah, we'll go with animated. The putty suits are already uncomfortable enough. How much worse must they be with all the sand that got in them? Alright, so it's not a the boys are fighting, it's a the boys are being brainwashed and magically influenced into fighting. I'm still gonna bitch about it because this is the third one of these episodes we've had with these numbskulls. Ooh, the boys are fighting! Or not. Never mind, false alarm. Gee, Trini, I wonder what could have happened to make their behavior so repulsive! Repulsive. Fuck, you know what? Fuck it, it worked. Okay, now that I see him in proper lighting, when he first appeared in Rita's castle, I thought he was terrible, but now that I see him in proper lighting with like the blue and the white and the blending of the color, it's a man shark! You can't go wrong with a man shark! I do like this, that they're selling tickets to a fight between Tommy and Jason. As if the two of them would not be fighting in the free-to-access community center. See? See? Because where else are they gonna have it? There are only 3 fucking locations to do anything here. The community center, the school, and the park. And if you're lucky, if it's a special episode, Billy's Garage. They should have had the fight at Billy's Garage! That is a grumpy face. That is a grumpy face, Austin. You're out grumpying Tommy, who has experience being evil and having a grumpy face. Also, that is an impressive amount of people who bought a ticket to see this fight, and considering how many of them were wearing like leather jackets and shit, I'm honestly wondering if this is like all of the various student age gangs that these two frequently beat the shit out of to stop their deviant antics. I don't know where I'm going with this. I do like how it got called off and how that's gonna blow back on the chuckle fucks. See, this is why you don't gather a crowd, because it's gonna turn into a mob. How does the shark have special powers to make them upsetty spaghetti when you keep harping on the fact that the shark's power is super speed? Pick a lane, bitch! This thing literally has them running in circles, but they're so busy being grumpy that even with the fucking helmets on, you can see them being grumpy. So somebody pointed out that Kimberly's bow ends up off-center. So like right there, it's off-center, but I think that's just the camera angle, because you look at it there, and there, and then especially when it's dead on right here, it's centered. So I think it's just a camera angle that was throwing that person off. Rita, let him at least blast the monster before you gigantify it. That's no fucking fun if you skip steps. Yeah, see, there you go. You gotta do things in order. No, God damn it, Rita, you bitch. That is... I've just been fucking cock blocked on my super blaster. Yeah, like, I don't see why the shark had to also be responsible for the brainwashing when Rita has cast spells on them from the moon before. But, I mean, silly episode, fun monster. It's fucking Mighty Morphin. Like, what else do you need?